The X Factor mindset, how I stopped comparing myself and started winning quietly. It was 1:03 a.m. The room was dark except for the dull blue light of my phone screen. I had told myself I would sleep early. Instead, there I was, again, scrolling through reels of perfect lives. Someone just cracked a top internship. Another posted photos from their Europe trip. Someone else shared a video, dancing, glowing, surrounded by friends, and somehow also acing studies. I dropped my phone on my bed and stared at the ceiling. A quiet voice inside whispered, "You're behind." And just like that, my entire day, my entire mood, changed. But something shifted that night. Because instead of letting that voice drown me again, I decided to talk back. That was the birth of what I now call the X Factor mindset. Chapter 1: The Comparison Trap. Social comparison is not new. It's how humans have evolved. Psychologist Leon Festinger proposed the social comparison theory back in 1954. We determine our self-worth by comparing ourselves to others. But here's the catch: today, with social media, we're comparing our bloopers to everyone else's highlight reel. The result? Burnout, sadness, self-doubt, and sometimes, paralysis. A 2020 study by the University of Pennsylvania found that limiting social media usage to 30 minutes per day significantly reduces feelings of anxiety, depression, and FOMO. But instead of quitting social media, I chose a mental filter. A shift. A framework. And I call it Chapter 2: The X Factor Theory. I realized, maybe the person I'm watching has something unique. An X Factor. Maybe they were raised in a home where conversations were empowering. Maybe they had access to mentors, opportunities, or even just an early start. Now, here's the twist: instead of resenting them, I chose to respect their X Factor. Not in defeat, but in admiration. It's like seeing a bird fly and getting mad that you're not flying. You're not a bird. You're something else. Maybe you're a tiger. Maybe you're the wind. You don't need their wings. You need to run your race. Chapter 3: How this changed my thoughts. Every time I felt that pang of jealousy or inferiority, I trained myself to pause and say, they have their X Factor. I have mine. I'm still discovering it. This softened the voice in my head. I became curious, not competitive. It didn't mean I stopped improving. It meant I stopped self-shaming. Chapter 4: Compare with your past self. Another switch that helped me: I started comparing myself with past me. Psychologists call this the temporal comparison theory. Instead of comparing ourselves to others, we compare ourselves to our own past. When I looked at how I bounced back quicker from rejection, how I was learning to manage my time better, or even how I had started drinking more water, it gave me proof of growth. And nothing is more motivating than growth you can see. Growth doesn't always look like trophies. Sometimes it looks like responding kindly to yourself, waking up without dread, saying no to what doesn't serve you. Chapter 5: Collaborate, don't compete. There's another twist to the X Factor mindset. Instead of thinking, I wish I was like them, I started thinking, can I work with them? Can I learn from them? This turned rivals into mentors, strangers into collaborators. We thrive in tribes. Neuroscience proves that social connection activates the brain's reward center. That's why community over competition wins, every time. Chapter 6: The Power of Questions. Whenever comparison struck, I replaced harsh thoughts with better questions. What is this person doing that inspires me? What values do I admire in them? What can I try next, based on what I've seen? Questions guide the brain. A 2014 Harvard study even showed that asking reflective questions improves motivation and memory. So I asked better questions. And my brain gave better answers. Chapter 7: Rewrite the Inner Script. Most of us have inherited voices. Parents, teachers, society. Somewhere we started believing, I'm always behind. I can't catch up. I'm not good at anything. But neuroscience shows our brain is neuroplastic, it can rewire. So I started rewiring by rewriting. I am behind, I'm on a different path. They're ahead, they're in a different chapter. I have no talent, I haven't uncovered mine yet. Chapter 8, Plant, Don't Pluck. You don't yell at a plant for not growing fast enough. You water it. You give it sunlight. So why do we insult ourselves for growing slower? Your job is not to be faster than others. Your job is to keep watering yourself, even when no one claps. That's how the roots go deep. That's how greatness happens, in silence, in stillness. Closing, the quiet revolution. This is the X Factor mindset. You stop fighting others, you stop fighting yourself, you start walking, curious, kind, and consistent. And one day, someone will scroll past your journey and feel inspired, not by how loud you were, but by how true you stayed. So the next time that whisper comes, whisper back, their light doesn't dim mine. I'm just warming up. End.